Hello, McCulloch.
Hi, how may I help you?
McCulloch.
Please hold. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, there's someone here who wants to speak to you.
All right, send him in.
Right this way.
Hello, McCulloch. Hello. May I speak with you? Yes, of course. Take a seat. How may I help you? The state of Maryland will impose a tax on you for the establishment of a bank not approved by Maryland.
What do you mean? Why?
For distributing different currencies that we do not approve of. We need to tax you for that.
But it's the right of Congress to establish a bank here.
Yes, but this is the state of Maryland. We issue Maryland money. And if you would like to issue other money, we would need to tax you.
I refuse to pay that.
Well, I refuse to not have you pay that.
Please leave my office. I will not pay that.
You're very unstate patriotic.
I'm taking this to court.
You take it.
I'm filing a report.
That is very unsupportive of the state of Maryland.
Thank you. Come back again.
Have a nice day.
Certificate programs that they had, and various actions that were sold.
All rise, we all need to start.
In algebra 1, why did they give an algebra 2?
Please come to the front. Defendants.
High school requirement is algebra 1 and 2.
Raise your right hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth? May God help you.
You may be seated. Presenting the case of McCulloch and versus Maryland. Would the defendant please state her case?
I'd like to first point out that Congress, as part of the central government, has the power to establish whatever it needs to as long as it abides by the Constitution. Therefore, it has the power to establish banks in the states without opposition. Maryland does not have the power to tax the Bank of America without the consent of Congress.
Would you like to call an eyewitness to the stand?
Yes. What did you experience?
Well, at the bank, I am the head accountant, and on that day, a person walks in and just asks to see McCulloch, so I pointed in that direction. In the back room, I heard a lot of arguments, and at the end, I just saw an improper taxation on the bank, and it just seemed unfair. Why would they do that? It's pretty much.
Why did it seem unfair? What did you hear?
I heard a lot of screaming, I'll take you to court, and it just didn't seem right. We were all fine until the person came in.
Does the defendant have any further questions for her witness?
No.
No? Thank you. You may take your seat. State her claim.
Point 1. Everything within Maryland has already been taxed. The 10th Amendment is the state's reserved powers, not delegated by the government. The Constitution does not specifically state the federal government has the right to establish a national bank. This bank is expected to adhere to the laws of Maryland, and Mr. McCulloch has violated the decree requiring all alien banks to pay a tax in the state of Maryland. The federal government does not have the authority to establish a national bank because the Constitution does not explicitly say so. The Bank of the United States is unconstitutional because the bank is located within Maryland and it has to comply with all the laws of the state, including taxes. By establishing this bank and denying the state to tax it, the federal government is infringing upon the state's rights. Federal government should not have this much power. It is not exempt from these taxes. I state my case.
Proceed with the case.
The elastic clause states that Congress can establish as long as it is necessary and proper. By giving Maryland the power to tax, we are returning to the times of the Articles of Confederation, when the states had too much power and we lacked order. If Maryland is allowed to tax, we'll be on the road to chaos among the states.
The 10th Amendment states that we have the right of reserved powers.
Yes, but
No, the 10th Amendment states that we have the right of reserved powers.
yes, you do have the right to reserve powers, but Congress has the power.
No, I don't. No, Congress does not have the power.
Order! The Constitution and the laws made in pursuance, therefore, are supreme. They control the Constitution and laws of the respective states, and cannot be controlled by them. The jury and the court will take 2 days to discuss this. Thank you. Court adjourned. Let the congressional meeting begin on the case of McCulloch versus Maryland. Opening discussions?
Well, I agree with McCulloch. I believe that he was right. Maryland should not have the power as a state to tax a bank established by Congress. I think only Congress has the power to tax.
I would like to agree. Maryland is only one state. It doesn't have the power over a national bank. It should only be decided by us, Congress, who should have the right to represent it.
Very good point, very good point. Any other comments?
I have to agree. Maryland didn't really put up a good debate against
Taxation.
Basically, like all they said was 10th Amendment, 10th Amendment. They didn't really make it clear. It was pretty dull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, McCulloch made a very good point, but that Maryland state made a great point too. 10th Amendment.
Not really. All she did was say it. She didn't really explain how it went with it. Went with the whole taxation.
True, good point. You know what? McCulloch has this. I vote McCulloch.
Votes?
Votes,
McCulloch?
McCulloch.
All those in favor of McCulloch?
Yes.
Okay, set McCulloch.